Ever wondered what the EU does for people your age? In 2018, the EU conducted a survey with the goal to better understand the concerns of young people. From the results of this survey, it created the European Youth Goals and the European Youth Strategy. The European Youth Strategy is supposed to be an action plan to turn the European Youth Goals into reality. However, so far it only serves as an orientation and has no obligation to be realized. If you want to know what exactly the European Youth Goals are, watch our video about the European Youth Goals linked in the description. The European Youth Strategy aims to provide equal opportunities for young people and encourage them to actively participate in politics and society. To achieve this, the European Youth Strategy focuses on 8 specific initiatives. Furthermore, it wants to ensure that the views and opinions of young people are recognized when creating policies that have an impact on the life of young people. The initiatives include employment and entrepreneurship. This initiative aims to support young people in the development of career skills and entrepreneurial thinking. It furthermore offers career guidance and advice. Social inclusion. Social inclusion focuses on the creation of more participation opportunities for all young people. According to the EU, the full potential of Europe's youth can only be realized once it establishes measures to counteract exclusion across all areas, for example, in education. This initiative further aims to develop more awareness across all cultures. Participation. The EU values the participation of young people. Therefore, this initiative serves to support youth organizations like this one. Education and training. Creating equal access to education for everyone is its main goal. Additionally, it aims to develop ways of non-formal learning and ease the transition from school to job. Health and well-being. This initiative promotes a healthier lifestyle in all areas: physical, mental, and sexual. Voluntary activities. With this, volunteers are to receive greater recognition for their work. Moreover, good working conditions are to be established in order to enrich the work of young volunteers and spark their creativity. Youth and the world. As arguably one of the most important ones on this list, it persuades young people to do volunteering work in and outside of Europe, thus promoting entrepreneurship, employment, and education. This leads to an exchange between cultures as well as continents and sensitizes young people for global issues. Further, the initiative creates opportunities for the exchange between young people and decision makers. Last but not least, creativity and culture. Hereby, the EU aims to increase the access to creative tools and provide places for young people to act on their creativity. Conclusively, the EU wants to establish long-term synergies between all of the European youth programs and policies created by decision makers. Now, these are all of the initiatives employed by the European Youth Strategy. Which of these are more or less important is entirely up to you. What we think is that the EU took the time to create these strategies and employments is great. It is important for the EU to stay in touch with upcoming generations if it wants to survive. Unfortunately, next to none of these initiatives have been embedded into EU laws or policies, at least so far. Therefore, the European Union still has a lot of catching up to do in order to actually shape policy towards their soon-to-be successors.